Chuuk state consists of 11 mangrove-lined islands in Chuuk and 14 outer islands, atolls, and low islands beyond the lagoon. Chuuk Lagoon is one of the largest enclosed lagoons in the world, encircled by a 140-mile-long barrier reef and covering over 832 square miles. The Chuuk Lagoon is the world destination for diving due to the sunken World War II Japanese ships and planes. And my time there, I've met a lot of people from all over the world. And they see Chuuk as one of the world destinations for diving spots. So it's a very unique place in the Pacific. Some of the main challenges are around teacher effectiveness and improving the data system. For teacher effectiveness, Research Alliance are interested in defining teacher quality. For the data system, there are concerns over ensuring the reliability and consistency, and also building capacity for use, interpreting, and reporting data. Currently, we're working on a study that assesses and benchmarks the education data system. This involves rating the data system on a number of specific elements, such as the quality, accuracy, and accessibility of the data. The findings of this project will then be shared with the Alliance to help inform an action plan for what areas to prioritize and how to best move forward with the system improvement. There are several bright spots for the Research Alliance in Chuuk. One is engaging more parents and community members in the education system. Another bright spot that was expressed during a Research Alliance meeting is defining teacher quality. Alliance members are interested in understanding how teacher quality can be defined not only through content knowledge, but also culturally relevant pedagogy. In my last Research Alliance in Chuuk, I met Paul, who is the local based consultant. Paul mentioned something that really struck me. And he said, Spencer, as much as we appreciate the work that a lot of these outside consultants are doing, they come onto our island and they tell us, some of the best practices of how to improve education. It's good, but sometimes our people feel that we're just walking in their shadow and they're showing us the way. And then he mentioned this statement that really struck me and changed the way of how I look at empowerment in the Pacific. He said, it's time for us to find our own shadow. We live under the same sun, so it's time for us to take ownership of our education. So that really struck with me, and it changed the way that I'm thinking about the Pacific and how we can work and empowering these people.